Hello there, welcome everyone to the first of many side quests. It is time. We got the blue tier adventures and then we got the blue tiers encounters. So we need to get through some of this in order to activate some of the other aspects of the event that's currently going on. Alright, so we got 14 hours, so we're doing good. We're making good time. We're making good time. I'm not getting any sleep tonight. But I'm having fun now, and I'm happy that I was able to experience this event. Alright, on our journey, let's go ahead and start with that one first. Everyone here. And pry into the river. Oh my lord, did it really just take me this long to remember the saying, quote, cry me a river or something? Oh lord. Better late than never, I'd say. Anyways, hi Deanna. Nikki, Momo, you here? No matter how many times I do this, I still never quite get used to saying goodbye to friends. What? Goodbye? Where are you going? You're leaving so soon? Yes, I came to Witchfield to learn Alesia's story. Now that my purpose has been fulfilled, it's time to move on. I know our time together was brief, but we've been through so much. That's why I want to say goodbye to the lakeside where we first met. Nikki and Momo, meeting you two was probably one of the best things that happened to me on this journey. Aw, why'd you have to get all mushy all of a sudden? You're making my eyes sting. So quit it. We're gonna miss you too, Deanna. I hope we get to see each other again. Ooh, the vibe is getting too heavy for me. Don't do this, don't do this. How about I tell a joke instead? When I first started traveling, I met two stylists debating whether matte or shimmer eyeshadow was better. One of them got so worked up she shouted, "Mate is better, it makes your eyes really matter. Haha! Get it? Mate? Matter? No? Sorry. Oh, you're fine. No, it's not that. I was just wondering, you're not leaving right now, are you? Huh? Well, not right away, no. Then stay a little longer. You're already here, so why not enjoy everything Witchfield has to offer? Momo's right. You've been so focused on finding Alesia, you haven't had a chance to enjoy any of the sights yet. And Whitfield has so much to offer. Since you're here, you definitely have to check it out. Momo and I aren't locals either, but we've been everywhere. We've covered a good distance, I will say. Gathering materials, battling S-lings, hunting warp spires, you name it. That's right, we know where the best views are, the best places to have fun, and everything in between. So Deanna, how about spending a little more time with your wonderful friends? Wouldn't that be a good enough reason to stay a bit longer? Before you leave Witchfield, let me be your guide and show you around. Nikki, Momo, thank you so much. It feels like a little starlight scallop is dancing in my heart. Da-thump, da-thump, da-thump. Well then, I'll gladly take you up on your offer. Lead the way. Wonderful, let me think. Where should we start first? Let's see. How about the Art Academy? I know the Cecilia Art Academy field base. A great place. Students from all over go there to find inspiration for the styling. Ooh, maybe I'll be able to find some inspiration too. Nikki, let's go over there now. There, I teleported myself. Yep, here we are. You'll have a good time. Just walking through, don't mind us. From the platform, you can see a beautiful lake and a blooming field of flowers. It's so peaceful here. So soothing for the heart. Yep, you can see the good clear. Ooh, wow, you get a good clear look at the mountains. And also, oh look, there's the where all the wishes are. I forgot the place. The Dream Warehouse, I think. It was something along those lines. No wonder this is the field base. You can almost feel the air buzzing with creativity. It's not just students from Cecilia Art Academy. Lots of stylists and craftsmen come here seeking inspiration too. You even find people quietly working on their designs in the middle of the night. See, there are some folks working on sketches right now. I'll take a little peek. Oh my, what an elegant outfit. We slowly make our way through. Very, very slowly. The puppy got in the way. It's kind of awkward, I won't lie. Are these sketches? That's right, the entire exposition wall is filled with sketches from students who came here seeking inspiration. That's really impressive. The delicate accents of grass and flowers instantly lift the classic design, breaking its heaviness and giving it a fresh, airy feel. Literally. I never thought of pairing things like that before, and I definitely have to try it next time. It is nice. Huh. Deanna? Huh? Yes, yes, here. You seem a bit tired. Do you want to take a rest? No, it's nothing really. I was just looking at the floral patterns on this book cover. They're really pretty, aren't they? Huh. What is it? Oh, that reminds me, the inspiration for fabric patterns doesn't just come from nature, it's found all around us in every aspect of our lives. Okay, I see we're changing the subject there. Alright, that's exactly what I meant. Sure, that's exactly what you meant. When my grandmother was still with us, we would often go to the exchange area together. People would gather there chatting and sharing ideas, drawing inspiration from one another. Ideas for styles, cuts, colors, and patterns. All those little bursts of inspiration felt like stars twinkling in the night sky. Ah, okay, and I'm guessing this place reminds you of that. As long as the stars shine in the sky, I'm never afraid of going somewhere new. No matter where I go, the stars are always there keeping me company. But it's been a long time since I last stopped to look at the stars. Yeah, sometimes you get caught up in stuff. Oh, teleported. Feeling the breeze on my face, taking the view of the lake and looking over everyone's sketches. Inspiration's everywhere. You can feel it all around us. I'm feeling so inspired right now. I already know exactly what gift I want to give you. Really? What? Gimme. Well, it's a secret for now. I want it to be a surprise. Aww. I need to head out and gather some materials first. Let's meet at the Silken Lakeside around sunset. Does that work for you? You're being so mysterious. I can't wait to see what it is. That gives me just enough time to swing by the exchange here and see if I can pick up any fresh ideas. See you at sunset. Looks like we'll be exchanging some gifts then, I see. We should keep moving, Nikki. What's the holdup? Are your feet stuck or something? Momo, don't you feel like something's off with Deanna? Really? Now that you mention it, she does seem a bit too cheerful. Could she be forcing a smile? Probably. Deanna seemed a little distracted back at the exchange area. And when I asked if she was okay, she didn't really answer. She just kind of muttered like she had something on her mind. The stars mean a lot to Deanna. I think it's because no matter where she's been or where she's going, the stars above have always stayed the same, but they are the one constant in her life. It gives her comfort. It's the same with the exchange area, going there with her grandmother when she was little. I'm sure it's a place that brings her a deep sense of familiarity and comfort. But she said she hasn't had time to look up the stars in ages. That's the problem. People only have so much time and energy. When things get busy, the first thing they let go of are the things they see as unnecessary. Bit by bit, they start letting go of less important things, and before they know it, they lose sight of what they once held dear. The very things that made them who they are today. Wow, that's kind of scary. I only forget about barbecue when I'm really upset. No, wait, I actually eat twice as much barbecue when I'm upset to cheer myself up. Yeah, you're expensive, aren't you, Momo? Deanna's been traveling on her own for so long. After all, that constant moving around has to be taking a toll on her. Those feelings of confusion, weariness, and uncertainty haven't left her. They've quietly drifted in with the wind and rain, settling deep within her heart. So besides the farewell gift we already planned, I also want to make a tear bottle for her. A bottle of blue tears to hold all her sadness? That's a beautiful idea. I hope so. May her worries and sorrows drift away just like the blue tears. Aww. Alright, then. Looks like we need to get some flora palms. Okay. And collect tear bottles. Alright. Will do. Alright, back at the Meadow Wharf. Let's go ahead and see about getting a bottle. Hello, Croaker. I found a sticker tucked away in the back of a drawer when I couldn't bring myself to use 10 years ago. And now it feels like I'll never have a reason to. I designed a blue headband for Mom. I really wanted her to wear it, but she's not here anymore. Aww. Human sadness is just so sad, Ribbit. That's why it's important to let those sad feelings out. Exactly. Don't let it bottled up. Literally. Hey, Nikki, are you here to buy a tear bottle? Yep, well, actually, we're getting one for our friend Deanna. She's been traveling over the place, and she finally made it to Wishfield. But she's leaving again soon, so we wanted to give her a little something to say goodbye. Deanna. Oh, I remember her, Ribbit. We met by the lake once. She was that newbie ranger who couldn't catch a single fish. In the end, she just leapt right in after them, splashing all, Ribbit. Well, I mean, that's one way to do it. I was just out collecting blue tears, Ribbit, but got totally spooked by those shadows. She's come such a long way. It must have been really tough for her, Ribbit. That's why we want to give her a tear bottle, so all the sadness she's faced on her journey up to now can be carried away by the blue tears. Of course, Ribbit, since Deanna is your friend, there's no need to give me any blings. Nikki, here, take this tear bottle, Ribbit. Oh, thank you. Oh, why are there two? One for Deanna's and the other's for you, Nikki. Wait, what about one for Momo? For me? Of course, Ribbit. I'll never forget that day. You hopped across the lotus leaves, chased away those pesky Monroe fins, and saved the Well of Fortune. You brought back the power and saved everyone, Ribbit. I seldom leave the Well of Fortune, but even I've heard a bit about your adventures since. It sounds like you haven't stopped moving, Nikki. So that means you must have faced hardships too, right? I just hope this tear bottle can help you get rid of all those bad feelings, Ribbit. Well, thank you. Nikki and Deanna both need to take good care of themselves, Ribbit. Thank you, Miss Croaker. I'll cherish this gift. The gifts are ready. Let's go to Silken. Okay. Let's go to Silken Lakeside at dusk to find Deanna. You got it. Also, nope, didn't want to do that. I didn't mean to take a quick dip. I just wanted to check behind in case there was any gifties. Does not seem like it. Anywho. Oh, well, there's one here. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I'll do that all at once later.
The sun's gone down. Time for a nighttime adventure.
Speaking of which, hello. I got gifts. I wanted to leave looking cool and carefree, but now that the time's come, I just feel I don't want to say goodbye. I knew you'd miss us. Deanna, before you go, Momo and I have something we'd like to give you. A flora palms and a tear bottle. Well, we weren't exactly sure what you liked, so we just picked out a few things. We hope you like them. Just like you said, we met here in Breezy Meadow, and now it's time to say goodbye. Since you can't take the breeze from the meadow with you, we're giving you a few flora palms instead. As for the tear bottle, this gives you a way to let go of all the worries and hardships you gathered on your journey, but it may take some time. Deanna, no matter where your journey takes you, keep the blue tears by your side. When you're ready to open up your heart, they'll carry away your sorrow. When you're ready. So you noticed after all, in here I thought I was hiding it pretty good. You got, there's something on my mind written all over your face. Yeah, you're not good hiding a secret. Is it that obvious? Yes. Okay, I admit, I'm feeling a little, I don't know. Nikki and Momo, I truly enjoyed spending the day with you both, really, I did. But sometimes, those sad feelings manage to sneak back in. And that's okay. Honestly, I didn't have everything figured out when I first set on my own. No plan, no clear direction, no unwavering resolve. Just a dream so distant it frightened me a little. Yeah, I can understand that. Even so, you kept going and you've come such a long way since then. True, but I ran into plenty of trouble on the way. Oh, there's always gonna be trouble. But no experience surviving in the wild. I got sick from eating the wrong fruit and spent ages feeling awful. And the mission I promised to complete, in the end, I totally botched it. Finally made it to a city and thought I could get some rest, but then I got scammed by a shady innkeeper, lost all my belongings, had to sleep outside, and even got chased by a bunch of S-lings. Oh, man, it sounds like you certainly had a rough time. Mo and I have been through that too, surrounded by S-lings, ambushed when we least expected it. I guess that's what adventures are about, surprises, but that's all behind us now. Speaking of which, I really want to thank both of you. I used to be really scared, but if I failed at what I wanted to do, what if I never found that star I was chasing? But you, Nikki, and the truth you uncovered, the story of Elysia, gave me the courage to hold on to my dream and believe in myself. That's wonderful. Honestly, Deanna, meeting someone like you on an adventure of their own has been such a gift. I truly loved hearing all your stories. The moment I come from a faraway place, back then, adventure felt like such a distant, far-off word. Looking back, it's incredible how much we've already experienced in Witchfield, but this is just the beginning. There's still a long, long road ahead of us. I hope so. Who knows, we may even face some of the things you mentioned, like times of struggles, moments of sadness, and unexpected surprises along the way. I mean, to be fair, we kind of experienced a little bit of all of that during this event alone. But we also discover many beautiful places, meet wonderful friends like you and Miss Croker, hear amazing stories, and uncover lost legends just like Elysia and Sifs. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I like recording these, just seeing all the different adventures, even these limited time events, and then afterwards, they're gone. It's nice to have a record of these. To be able to go back and see what happened before in the past. It's gonna be weird 10 years from now and then seeing all of this again. Yeah, I guess that's what adventures are all about, right? And hey, who knows, maybe someday somewhere we'll run into each other again. Most definitely. But that might be a long, long time from now. As long as the developers don't forget about me. Nikki, if we keep talking like this, I don't think I ever want to leave. If only we could hold on to this moment forever. Hold on to this moment. Wait, let me take a photo of you two right here by the blue tears. Alright. Let's go ahead and get ourselves positioned. Back to default. God, let me see ya. Perfect, whenever I look at this photo, I'll think of today. Alright, this time I really have to go. Here, this for you, Nikki. For me, this is a bracelet and a letter. Dear Nikki, thank you. This is absolutely how I should start this letter. Thank you for introducing me to the story of the star that once shone brightly upon my younger self and still guides me now. Thank you for sensing my sadness yet thoughtfully saying nothing, instead asking me to stay a little longer in such a sweet and gentle way. The day I spent at the Cecilia field base was very enjoyable, watching the ripples on the serene lake and listening to the students from Cecilia Art Academy passionately discuss their designs. My thoughts drifted in a way they haven't in a long time and make me wonder if I haven't chosen to become a ranger, what path would I have taken instead? Since the day I left home, I've continuously met new people and then bid them farewell. After countless goodbyes, the sun has risen and set innumerable times, and I'm still on my way. All things eventually converge in the river. If everything truly is as my grandfather said, then everyone I've met on my journey and every fleeting yet unforgettable moment must have somehow filled or changed the river of my life. Phoebe wants to record drops of history. Well, I don't have much grand aspirations, so I'll just record the special friends I met along the way. When the winds from Mitchfield cross the Hardcraft Kingdom, blow over the fields and sweep past the tall buildings, they'll also blow past me on the distant horizon. Aww. Finally need to add something I should have said when we first met. It's a pleasure to meet you. It was a pleasure to meet you as well, Deanna. Yep, I learned to make these from an old lady I once met. Before I reached Silken Lake, I picked some button cones and used them. Elysia left behind that scale bracelet. Now I want to give you a bracelet too, that way we'll remain friends forever. Ah, friendship bracelets. Definitely, let's meet again when the fields are full of blooming flowers. Indeed. I'm gonna miss you both. Well, there she goes. Alright then. We got Deanna's letter. And we now can see about crafting the leisure wristband. We'll probably see about crafting this here shortly, because I'm sure that's going to be part of a requirement or something. Oh, I could do it right now, actually. On the blank corner of the sketch, colorful flowers were drawn, along with a simple doodle, two stick figures holding hands. I want to show you every beautiful scene I've seen on my journey. Well, there we go. Leisure wristband. The long journey was filled with tears and joy, laughter, and surprise meetings. The flowers across the fields recorded every tale, hoping to meet their friends again in a miraculous future. Oh, that's nice. Alright, on to the next step. Alright, toward the lights. Who's calling for help? Well, probably the person being attacked by all the S-lings. I mean, they're just gonna stand there. Phew, thank goodness I'm saved. Here I've come to save the day, as always. Phew, thank you. If you haven't shown up, I might not have lived to see another sunrise. I won't do this ever again, or at least I won't chase weird moving shadows all by myself, just to snap a few. Okay, what's going on? Okay, there it is. Okay. Well, I was originally taking pictures by the blue tiers, but shadows make great practice subjects since they don't move much. I can take my time with the composition to play around with different lighting. My photography skills still need some work, so I'll keep telling myself to take more photos and build up my portfolio. Maybe then I'll really start to get the hang of it. I completely understand. After all, practice makes perfect. Exactly, so I saw that moving shadow, I thought, what a rare opportunity. It was a perfect chance to practice some action shots. Oh, but it was an S-ling. I ended up following it all the way here. That's when I got surrounded by those S-lings. That was a little careless of you. Still lucky for you, Nikki and I happened to be nearby. A moving shadow. Now that's really interesting. Where do you think it was headed? Do you see where it went? Oh, wasn't the S-lings? Hold on, Nikki. You're not seriously thinking of following it, are you? You know me too well, Momo. I'm too curious. Just before I lost sight of it, I think I saw it make its way towards the Serpentine Ruins. That area is even more remote than here. Be careful, okay? I can't do much to help, but I'll stay here until you both return. But before I forget, take this. It's a precious material I've been holding on to. I owe you both, so think of it as a little thank you gift. Oh, thank you. Battlefly. Okay, thanks. Alright. Gotta head back to the ruins, I see. Looks like that's still nearby, so I don't have to worry about teleporting. Alright, what's running around over here? What am I looking at? No, we'll keep chasing him down. Water, there's so much flooding in. Mom, Dad, it's so dark, I'm scared. Oh no. Don't be afraid, it's okay, we're safe now. Remember, the kind man with the bright light helped us get out. That's right, if we follow the light, there's nothing to be afraid of. May a divine envoy bless us, and may the light you grant also shine upon my husband and child lost in the chaos of the earthquake, so they too can find their way home. Finally, a moment to catch my breath. That fire burned everything to the ground. I thought this old body of mine was done for, too. Thankfully, that lady came and rescued us. She said this light was given by the divine envoy. Its radiance can drive away disaster and you can guide us to a new home. Home, oh guiding light, please take me home. Even if all that's left is a single brick and a handful of earth, please take me home. Oh, the shadows are gone. Where did they go? It seems they were led here by the light. Now that it's gone, maybe they returned to the home they longed for. Is this the light they were talking about? Back then, a rescue team carried it as they led everyone to safety. Yes, this light was the serpent's gift to the people, guide the rescue teams as they face danger time and again. To the people, it was also a symbol of hope, the hope of finding a new home. If we ever come across any lost shadows again, maybe we can use this light to guide them to their destination. You can be Escort Officer 1, I'll be Escort Officer 2. Sounds good, you know. I really hope this light was able to help all those people find their way home. I do as well. Angelica, we're back. How did it go? Did falling that shadow put you in any danger? No, we're totally fine, but we did make a pretty amazing discovery. We found out some things about that shadow you saw and uncovered a very interesting story from long ago. So it turns out there's a story behind those shadows. One light carried the hopes of so many, those displaced by disaster and the brave rescuers as well. Before I only saw them as subjects I could practice photography on, focusing on composition and lighting. Then I nearly got myself into trouble by fouling one of them. I really had no idea. Don't say that. If they knew that even after all these years they could still help a budding photographer, I'm sure it would bring them happiness. Maybe. Thank you for sharing all this with me. I've made up my mind. Made up your mind about what? I'm going to keep photographing those shadows, but it won't just be for my own personal reasons anymore. I want to do my best to capture and preserve their existence, the light and the hope it once represented. Even if my photography skills are still pretty average and my photos aren't perfect, I won't give up. Just like those brave rescuers, I want to protect and preserve something I just need to do in my own way. Preserve the history. To show that they existed, essentially. Guiding Light can be used in the Light's Guiding the Way event to help lost shadows find their path. A gift from Sith the Servant to humanity 1,000 years ago. Its glow has never faded, continue to illuminate the way for those who have lost their way. Okay. Alright, we're back at the ruins. Alright, let's see. Should be... There you are. Hey, Phoebe! I should prioritize organizing the records of the shadows to avoid missing any details. I'll revisit the ruins tomorrow for a thorough inspection and plan some on-site trips as well. I have a feeling that putting everything together will lead to new discoveries. Wow, you've really been able to accomplish so much in so little time. Only careful planning and solid research can bring history to life, plus I really want to publish this book soon so people can learn about this story. You're so professional. Speaking of publishing, I was hoping to ask you for some advice. Writing Alicia and Sif's story should be the easy part. It's the publishing side that got me completely stumped. It's not a complicated process. Since this history involves stylists, we need to submit an application to the Stylist Guild, but to formally publish it, you also need approval from the Flora-Wish government. Once the application is approved, you'll probably need to revise the manuscript a few times. Then it's designed to cover, preparing print samples, and of course, promotion is important too. Oh boy, I understand it is a bit complicated though, but, you know, everything is, honestly. I didn't realize there was so much involved in publishing a book, but I think I get it now. Well, mostly. That sounds a bit complicated. Did you catch all that, Nikki? Don't worry, you two. Just focus on the writing. I'll take care of everything else. Oh, thank you. If all goes well, the book could be published by this time next year. Oh, even if you rush, we still have to wait until next year? That's kind of a bummer. I was thinking if we could share Alicia and Sif's story before the blue tears disappear, people might better understand the meaning behind them, carrying away their sorrows. You're right, now that Sif has finally let go of her centuries-old regret, there's no better time than the present. I got it, Miss Phoebe. Why don't we start by hosting a storytelling event? A storytelling event isn't so complicated. The script can act as the first draft of the manuscript, and the audience reaction will be the best kind of feedback. Oh, that's neat. That's a great idea. History isn't just words written in books, stories passed down by word of mouth. Yep. Also, a way to carry it forward. We just need to find the perfect venue and do a good job promoting it to grab everyone's attention. I'll check with Dada about a venue. Once it's confirmed, we can start getting everything else ready. We'll put on the best storytelling event ever, all for Alicia and Seth. Alright, we got this. Oh, Dada. I have some applications to submit. Hi, Nikki. Welcome back to the Force Wish Styles Guild. How can I help you? About storytelling event. Dada, there's something I want to ask you. I want to host a storytelling event here in Flora Wish. Wow, I never imagined Witchfield had such a past. If only we found stone tablets earlier, maybe Alicia would have become as revered as the Eight. Fate can be cruel sometimes. At the very least, Alicia never regretted her choice. She sought power only so she could save lives. You're right. Aside from the Eight, there must have been so many other heroes in history just like Alicia and Sith. It's thanks to the sacrifice that disasters were averted, hope was restored, and Witchfield could enjoy the peace and happiness it knows today. That's right. Thankfully, you're able to hear the voices of the shadows. Now their stories can be told again and again and never be forgotten. It all came down to a bit of chance, really. I'm just glad to have learned of their story. It feels like meeting two friends from a long, long time ago. Anyway, don't worry. Whether it's a storytelling event or publishing a book, you have my full support. What are you doing is very meaningful. I was thinking we could hold a storytelling event at the plaza in front of the Stylist Guild. It's spacious and people often gather there to share styling tips. It's the perfect spot. That's perfect. Thanks, Dada. Don't mention, I've had plenty of free time lately, so I can help with decorating the venue. Wait, now that I think about it, I might have used up all the decorations last time I helped with a party. Sorry to bother you, Nikki, but could you help me gather 3 starlit plums? I'll take care of the rest of the materials myself. Of course, after all, the storytelling event was my idea. Leave the 3 starlit plums to me. Do I already? Yes, I do. Good, good. Good past me, good. Hi, Nikki. Here you go. Is there anything else you need me to get? No, that's enough. Leave the decorating to me. I'll make sure the venue looks perfect for the storytelling event. Thank you so much, Dada. By the way, you need to handle promotion next, right? I got the perfect person in mind. Her posters are so good, 9 out of 10 people who see them will want to come to the event. Someone this talented in Flourish? Is she really that good? Wow, that's amazing. I didn't realize Flourish had someone so good at promotion. Flourish is full of talented people, and Mana is one of the best. Oh, I think we've met up with Mana before. You can definitely count on her to help promote the storytelling events. If you're backing her, she must be good. I'll go talk to her now. Do you know where she usually hangs out? Mana keeps a close eye on all the town's events. You can find her near the animated poster. I should get back to setting up the venue. See you later, Nikki. I wonder how good Mana's posters are. Linky, let's go and talk to her. Mana. Should I play that box game? I've already hit the high score. I wonder when to add new levels. Maybe I should just go for a ride through the meadows instead. Then again, I'm not really in the mood today. I didn't even know playing could be this complicated. Oh wow, that is an animated poster. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. It's not complicated. It's called thinking things through. When to play, where to go, how to have fun. There's a whole strategy to it. Oh boy. But to be completely honest, think about all this kind of fun for me too. As long as I'm not working, everything feels fun. Oh yeah, aren't you like in a club or something? Like the Do Nothing Club or something, I think it was called. Mana, do you mind if we take a bit of your time? There's actually something we'd like your help with. Is that so? Go on, and who knows, I just might be interested. What a touching story. It's decided then. I'll take this project. I'll be more than happy to create a poster in honor of Alicia and Sith. Awesome, I thought you'd find it too much trouble and just want to go play instead. Ahem! Although I do love to play, I also enjoy sharing fun things with others. You two are the same way, right? I mean, with all the work involved in putting this event together, it wouldn't be worth it if it wasn't to share something special after all. I suppose sharing isn't the wrong way to put it, but when I first discovered the truth about the Serpentine Ruins, my immediate reaction was to want to tell more people about it. Yep, same. But the more I thought about it, the more I felt there was something deeper. I want Alicia and Sif to never be forgotten. I hope their story will still be told years from now, inspiring people. Just like Diana, ripples in history will create new waves and legends will give birth to new legends. Well said. After hearing that, I think I got a good idea for the poster. I'm just one little step shy of being fully inspired, though. So I'd like to ask you to express what you just said again through styling with the theme Legends Reborn. Are you ready? Oh boy, styling battle, here we come. Let's do this. There we go. Got ourselves a lovely little purple blue. Little kind of kitty outfit. There's some horns to add on top of that. Yeah, outfits have convinced me beyond doubt. A legacy could truly be reborn. Oh my, what an amazing styling showcase. I'm bursting with inspiration. I have a feeling this poster will be my best design yet. Then we'll leave it to you, man. I believe it'll help us bring in a great crowd. Don't mention it. However, if you really want this story to move people, you'll need to spend some good time practicing your storytelling. You're absolutely right. To keep Alicia and Sif's story alive, I'll give this event my absolute best. Alright, let's go and talk to Mana, it seems. Alright. Time for the event. Again. Ah, it's a rainy day. Thank you all for coming to tonight's Blue Tier storytelling event. And also to the person that just teleported in. Today's story may not be a happy one. It's filled with sorrow and regret, but I hope each of you will come to love it. Blue tears, secrets kept in guarded years. Upstream I drift, soft and light, to yesterday's fading plight. Then the lake's bright waters flickered and gleamed as shadows whispered of a long lost dream. Time turned back its steady ticking hand and brought us back to that far-off land. The brave Ranger Elysia roamed far and wide, reaching out to those who had cried. By chance he met Sif, the gentle snake. A friendship strong they vowed to make. Together they journeyed, hearts entwined, two kindred souls. Fate's ties aligned, but sorrow came with a heavy cost when Elysia's life was sadly lost. Nikki spoke softly, telling of their many adventures, running across hills covered in blue blossoms, and that went so quickly. Sif's blue tears flowed without end. Centuries passed before they could mend. A friend's longing wiped those tears away, bringing peace to her heart one day. At last, Sif knew the truth was clear. Elysia lived without regret or fear. She lived her life so bold and true, and now Sif's heart could bid adieu. It even rhymes. Blue tears, the gentle streams take away all fear. Stay with me, to a war tomorrow where hearts are free. When to stay forth, no more misunderstood. The truth and legend spread through the wood. Ranger Elysia and Serpent Sif, forever friends, their bond is myth. Miss Nikki, that was such a wonderful story. I loved it. I loved it too. Thank you so much, Miss Nikki. Oh wow, Nikki, that was such a beautiful story. Even though I've heard it before, it still brings tears to my eyes. Or it could all be just all this rain. So that's how blue tears came to be. I'm really glad Nikki uncovered the truth. Someday I'll share the story with Ronia too. Nikki, please take this, a small token of my gratitude. The Forgotten Droplet Blue Tears edition. Wait, I thought publishing usually takes forever. How'd you finish this so fast? This is just a rough sample I made using your script from the event. It's my way of thanking you for revealing the truth about Blue Tears to Wishfield. It's still a bit rough, I hope you don't mind. Not at all. My fingers are going through the book. Of course I don't mind, I'm really touched to get this from you, Phoebe, but would you be okay with me keeping it here in Florawish? Rather than keeping it to myself, I'd love for others to read Elysia and Sif's story before the book officially comes out. The book is yours, Nikki. You can do whatever you like with it. Just don't damage it, please. If we really want history to live on, then yes, it should be shared. I wholeheartedly support your idea. Thank you, Miss Phoebe. I hope the Wishfield will always remember their story. In a moment. Okay, it looks like there is currently someone preoccupied at the moment. Let me see if I can talk to Hannah real quick. Hello, I'm Hannah, Kingdom Guard. You need help? You look worried. Perhaps you could use some help. Miss Hannah, is anything troubling you? I'm a stylist. Perhaps I can help. If you're a stylist, perhaps you can. There's been strange activity along the border. Everyone is on edge. Some think the S-Lings are responsible. During the war against the Dark, many brave stylists made great sacrifices to hold our enemies back. To maintain this hard-earned peace, the Kingdom Guards are always ready for anything. One of us took a curious photo that needed to be analyzed. For all we knew, it could be a wandering PC, but we can't rule out any other possibilities. Can you help us find a PC in the photo? As long as it's not an S-Ling, we can relax. Sure. And this is what's keeping me from doing the quest for the event, I see. Alright, let's see here. Scanning. Okay, that was them. So it was the PCs after all. Thank you, Miss Alice. Now we don't need to send more people on patrol. These gifts are from us. Please take them. We'd be honored for you to have them. There are others like me and Wishfield trying to uncover the secrets in their photos. You're keen? Yeah. Okay, so now can I do the quest now? The one I really want to do? The answer is yes. Alright. What do you got for me, Croaker? There's so much to do, Ribbit. If only my paintbrush could just go whoosh and paint a second me to help out with everything. That'd be amazing, Ribbit. That would be, just as long as it doesn't turn on you. I get that feeling all the time, especially when I'm spread too thin. I wish I could magically create another me to help carry the load. Oh, Nikki, there is already a lot of you running around. Nikki knows exactly what I mean, Ribbit. That's exactly how I feel, Ribbit. Orders for this year's blue tier season have multiplied several times over compared to previous years. I gotta look after every customer and deliver all the tier bottles, Ribbit. But I'm just one Croaker. I'm completely overwhelmed, Ribbit. Well, maybe we can help. Don't worry, Croaker Nikki and Croaker Momo are here to lend a helping hand. That's right. With us here, that makes 3 Croakers. Croaker Nikki and Croaker Momo. Thank you so much, Ribbit. The tears I'm shedding right now could fill all Silken Lake, Ribbit. You may need to get that checked out. We appreciate this appreciation. So what can we do for you, Miss Croaker? Could you help me deliver tier bottles, Ribbit? Miss Hana near the border outpost is so nice. She's very patient and loves sharing stories from her patrols with me, Ribbit. I've already prepared the 3 tier bottles she ordered, but I just haven't been able to find the time to deliver them yet, Ribbit. No problem, leave this one to us. We'll make sure they get delivered without a hitch. You two are the best, Ribbit. Once you deliver them, please come back here. I've got some special goodies set aside just for you. I promise it won't be a wasted trip. Alright, keep that in mind. Off we go. Nope, don't mind me. Just ignore me, please. I'm just here to make a delivery. As long as I go and get sucked into the Queen's Palace over here. Also, Hana, I don't know if you know this, but you're floating right now. My math's right. Miss Croaker's tier bottle should have arrived by now. Oh, isn't that the young Silas? What a nice surprise. We meet again. Thanks so much for helping me identify the PCs in that photo last time. Did you come to the outpost for any particular reason today? Actually, we did. Miss Croaker asked us to deliver these for her. Here are your tier bottles. Thank you so much. But why didn't Miss Croaker deliver the tier bottles herself? Is everything alright? Don't worry, she just has her hand full at the moment. I mean web feed or... Orders for blue tier season have skyrocketed this year, so Miss Croaker's been swamped. That's why she asked us to help with the delivery. I see. Thank goodness you are available to help out. Everyone is in need of these tier bottles right now. Is there something going on at the border outpost? As you probably know, ever since the war broke out at Umbraso, the border outpost has been dealing with a steady flow of exiles. As part of the garrison, I interact with them every day. Those children, during the day, they'll laugh and giggle at the smallest things. But at night, they hide in corners, wiping away tears and softly calling out for their mothers. Aww. The adults are always smiling when they speak to us, but once they turn away, you can see them clutching keepsakes from home, as if holding on to a memory is the only thing keeping them going. The shadow cast by war reaches far and its wounds run deep. Exactly. Lately, the mood among the exiles has been especially heavy. I keep asking myself what more I can do for them. Hence, the tier bottles. It just so happens to be blue tier season when the people of Florwish gather by the water to weep. Legend says that when the blue tears fade, the sorrows will fade away with them. That's why I ordered these tier bottles. I hope they could serve as a way for everyone to rid themselves of the pain, suffering, and fear they keep in their hearts. Maybe once the sadness has flowed away with their tears, they'll have a bit more room for hope. Enough at least to help them find the courage to face life again. That sounds so meaningful. Miss Hana, we really want to do our part. Is there anything we can help with? Thank you both. Actually, among the exile, there's a girl named Lina whose story has been quite difficult. She was separated from her parents in the war and fled with her sick little brother. I heard that in the early days they survived on nothing but lake water. Yet despite everything, she's remained incredibly strong. Not only does she do all she can for her brother, she also cares for the other children in the camp. The other day, she told me her dream is to become a stylist. I figured if a stylist as talented as you could give her to your bottle, it might give her a little bit of hope and encouragement. Could you do that? Sure. Of course, it'd be an honor. I'd love to meet her. Thank you so much, Nikki. Lina should be around the tent right now. You'll find her if you head that way. Okay, I'll let you go back to your floating situation. You may want to get that checked out. Hey, Lina. Hi, Lina. I'm Nikki. It's Momo. Hana asked us to give you something. Hello, I'm Miss Hana again. She really is too kind. This tier bottle was specifically ordered for Miss Croaker by Miss Hana. She said that since it's blue tier season, she hopes it could bring a little comfort to the people here. There's a saying in the Richfield, when the blue tears fade, they take your sadness with them. So if there's anything weighing on your heart, you could tell the bottle. Thank you so much, and Miss Hana too. She's been so kind to us ever since we arrived. Everyone's been real homesick lately. Having a tear bottle might help ease some of that pain. Lina, Miss Hana mentioned you want to become a stylist? Yes, when we first arrived here, everyone was feeling really down. Especially the younger children. They didn't just lose their homes, but some lost their families too. Back then, I often found myself quietly crying at night. One day, near the outpost entrance, I found a small scrap of cloth buried in the dirt. It had a pattern stitched on it that was unique to our hometown. It was old and torn, but I washed and kept it safe like a little treasure. Aww. Later, I noticed that most of the children's clothes were thin and tattered, so I thought maybe I could use that piece of fabric to help in some way, like mending the holes in their clothes. Of course, it was my first time trying something like that. I didn't do a very good job with the stitching. But when I saw their faces light up with smiles I haven't seen in so long, just from a little past that reminded them of home, a small wish began to grow in my heart. You wanted to become a stylist. Yes, I thought if I could become a stylist with strong whim, I might be able to use that power to bring joy and hope to everyone. And maybe one day with my own two hands, I could help people like us. I could help reunite families torn apart by war. Maybe one day I could even lead my people in rebuilding our hometown and return to the place we call home. You can do it. You can do it, Lina. Your dream is just starting to take shape, but I can already see clearly. Behind that little wish lies a great deal of courage and determination. I believe you'll become a great stylist. Thank you so much, Miss Nikki. Although Miss Anna gave me some books on styling theory, just reading them isn't enough. I still find it hard to fully understand the emotions and spirit behind it all. Well, there's a very talented stylist staring right in front of you. Why don't you ask Nikki for some advice? That's right, don't be shy, ask away. Really? Miss Nikki, would it be alright if I asked you to put together an outfit with the theme of growing towards the sun? I want to hold the spirit of overcoming struggles and reaching for the light close to my heart. It will be my source of strength and motivation going forward. Of course, it will be my pleasure. I'm ready. Absolutely perfect. I can see tenacious vitality thriving against all odds, an unbreakable will to persevere. It's breathtaking. So this is the whim a real stylist has. I can feel it. So many ideas are floating to my mind, all crashing together like waves. Miss Nikki, I promise to work twice as hard from now on. I want to become a stylist like you, someone who can bring hope to others through styling. I'm just happy I could help. Thank you so much. Just one more thing. Could you pass on a message to Miss Hana for me? Thank you for caring about a group of strangers who are going out of your way to give us the tear bottle. Since coming here, meeting you all has been the best thing that's happened to me. Alright, yep. Let's go ahead and give that message to Hana then. Are you still floating? No, okay, you stopped floating. That's good. I was worried there for a second. I just got back from making my rounds. Had to go with Lina. Come on, it's us. Do you even have to ask? Nikki even did a styling, and when Lina saw it, her eyes just lit up. That's wonderful for a strong girl like Lina to feel hope again. It means so much. Speaking of which, I also gave a tear bottle to a couple who got separated from their only son during the war. Ah, okay. They held so tightly and just silently wept while facing their hometown. It was utterly heartbreaking. The pain those people have had to endure, it's more than we can imagine. Yeah. It is. Every shattered family is like a scar in the heart, one that never truly heals. I want to document everything I've witnessed and compile it into a formal report to submit to my superiors. I hope it will help us gain more support, whether it's bringing in more people to help them search for their missing loved ones, or increasing the aid and resources they need to get by. Mayor Grace once said that even if we can only offer a little help, we still need to try our best. We must never let them face despair alone. Be there for them. Hana, the fact that you're willing to speak up for them, that alone is already making a difference. I believe your report will help people see what's happening and inspire more people to take action. Nikki, now that everything's settled here, maybe we should head back and check in with Miss Crocker. Don't forget, she still owes some goodies. We'll be leaving now, Hana. If you need anything else, just say the word. I will. Please give my thanks to Miss Crocker as well. Those tear bottles truly made a difference this time. Thank you again, Nikki. Mama, have a safe trip back. Okay. let's go ahead and head back to Miss Croker then. Miss Croker! The delivery has been made and then some. They're still not back yet, Ribbit? Maybe I should go check on them. What if they ran into trouble? They might need my help, Ribbit. I didn't expect you to be so worried about us. Everyone's worried about us, apparently. Croker, Nikki, Croker, and Momo, you're finally back, Ribbit. We delivered the order. It took a little longer than expected, but along the way we did something truly meaningful. And that's what happened. Hana asked me to pass on her thanks. Those tear bottles meant so much to the exiles. Hearing all that makes me a little Croker heart melt, Ribbit. Although I make a living crafting and selling tear bottles to trade for art supplies and new inspiration, Ribbit, deep down I never want to see anyone drowning in sadness, Ribbit. We understand the tear bottles exist to help people release their sorrows, and after the tears are dried, hopefully they'll have room in their hearts for new hopes and dreams. Exactly, once they say goodbye to their sorrow, they could be just like Lina, chasing your dream of becoming a stylist, Ribbit. Ribbit, I'm so touched I've made up my mind, Ribbit. Once this busy spell's over, I'll get some free time. I'll make another batch of tear bottles, Ribbit. This time, I'll personally deliver them to the border outpost and give them to the exiles who didn't get one this time, Ribbit. Aw, that's good of you to do, Miss Croker. I want to do my part too, Ribbit. They'll definitely appreciate your kindness. Emotion aside, let's not forget about the issue of the thank you gift. Give us shinies. Oh, Momo. It's right here waiting for you guys. You two are my heroes. Thank you so much, Ribbit. Thank you. Hey, Phoebe. What's going on? A line of shadows. Are they here to fend off the Esslings? Phoebe, you look troubled. Did you find another historical clue? Oh, Nikki, you're just in time. I was about to head back to Floorwish to ask for your help. Well, you don't have to worry about now. Chow told me they'd also seen the shadows from the stories, only this time they were lined up in formation. Lined up in formation? How strange. Indeed, I have a few thoughts. After all, when it comes to standing in a formation, the first thing that comes to mind is training exercise for guards, a coordinated withdrawal, daily training exercises for guards. That's definitely possible, but back then only a handful of windmancers had the power to stand against Esslings. Ordinary folks wouldn't have stood a chance. However, based on the historical records I've studied, I have another theory. They might have been part of a supply expedition team. Supply expedition team? You mean a group that, when resources were scarce, ventured into the wilderness to search for supplies? A group like that? Exactly. Esslings not only threatened lives, but also destroyed homes, polluted the land, and blocked the roads leading to other regions, isolating everyone. So after the Veil Fall, supplies must have been running dangerously low. The supply expedition team mentioned in historical records must have made a huge contribution. This is what intrigues me the most. Throughout history, whenever supplies grew scarce, people instinctively banded together, forming one expedition team after another. Yet in historical records from the period following the Veil Fall, only this single expedition team is given special mention. Well, so did they find a ton of supplies for everyone? Unfortunately, the records only mention that they risked their lives to return to the disaster site, and that everyone was deeply grateful for their bravery. It sounds like they were exploring the ruins, but what exactly did they find? Why not ask the Shadows themselves? They could be the very team the records speak of. Well, let's find out. Let's move toward where the streams converge. We can avoid any monsters that way. Everyone clear on the plan? No problem. I'm writing it all down in my notebook. Also, maybe not say it so loud. After all, we're searching for something extremely valuable. There's absolutely no room for mistakes. The Shadows say what they're searching for is extremely valuable. Nikki, this could be very well be that supply expedition team. Maybe for people that era, even everyday supplies were precious. They would be, yeah. At least we know where this team was headed. Maybe we'll cross paths with them there again. I mean, it's just down the river here, so it's not too far, honestly. All the whim stars are tempting me. I know, I need to go and I need to start collecting all of them. Hey, Phoebe. Nikki, looks like there aren't any shadows around here. But there's so many tiny specks of blue light everywhere. I think I might have a theory. Do you remember during our earlier investigation we noticed some blue specks of light converging around the shadows? What if we gently disturb these floating specks of light, got them moving a little? Maybe they'll lead us to the shadows. Look, the lights are flying towards something. Let's try it too, Nikki. Okay. Guide them towards the center. Hey, go back. You go back over there. Or maybe we need to guide. Hold on. Okay, that did it. The shadows have appeared, Nikki. Let's listen to what they're saying. We've been spotted. This is bad. Covering ourselves with black clothes doesn't fool those monsters at all. Too bad. This was the closest we've ever gotten to home. Everyone prepare to retreat. No need. Go around from the side. You're shouting so loud. Are you trying to get yourself killed? Exactly. I used my voice to distract them. You just concentrate on getting what we came for. Now hand me a torch. Oh. Don't be foolish. I promised your mother, Miss Riva, that I keep you safe. Hey, come back. The shadow who appeared to be the leader said this was the closest they'd ever gotten to home. According to historical records, they returned to the very site of the disaster. So that means the ruins they were exploring the site of the disaster were actually their homes. Based on what you said, it's likely these people were suddenly attacked by Esslings and had to flee in such a hurry that they didn't have time to pack their belongings. Whether it was food, clothing, crafting materials, or weapons to fight the Esslings, they took nothing with them. Oh, I really hope they made it home safely. It sounded like they were ambushed by Esslings along the way. The girl tried to draw the Esslings away so that the others could escape. I'm really worried. I don't see any other shadows around here either. Nikki, I remember one of the shadows said the girl's last name was Riva. I wonder if there's any record of her in the Witchfield archives. Wait a minute. You said someone with the last name Riva? Previously, when I was doing some research, I happened to come across a family by that name. Oh, how convenient. The youngest daughter inherited a little plant shop from her grandfather. She spends her days selling plants right outside the Stylists Guild. Oh, really? I don't really recall, honestly. The plant shop outside the Stylists Guild? I remember there's always a girl, small in stature but with an impressively loud voice, standing right in front of that shop. No way, could being loud be a family trait of theirs? Nikki, let's hurry and go ask her. Are you going now? Yes, is something wrong, Phoebe? Nothing, it's just been a while since I last saw her. Let's go. Is there a bit of a history there? Let's see here. I want to go to the one on the right. Welcome to Matilda's botanical home. Is my voice getting quieter? It must be those ever-flowing blue tears. Yeah, could be just all the rain. Oh, Phoebe, I thought you weren't really into crafting clothes. What brings you to my shop? Do you have more questions for me? More? This is Matilda Riva. I once spent some time asking her questions for a research project called The Remarkable History of a Little Plant Shop Outside the Stylists Guild. Sounds like quite the research project and very specific. Exactly, that's how we became close friends. Hello, Nikki. Hi, Matilda. Would it be alright if we asked you some more questions? Absolutely, yeah. Have you ever heard of a supply expedition team that came into existence sometime after the Veil fall? Or maybe you heard of an ancestor of yours, a girl with a loud voice who bravely drew some Esslings away when our team came under attack? That sounds incredible. I only ever read about heroes like that in stories. Are you saying someone like that was really an ancestor of mine? We're not sure, but we do know she had the last name Riva. Then could I join you in uncovering this young heroine's story? I thought after 6 months of interviews, you'd never want to talk about your family history again. 6 months? Not at all. Our family is actually very grateful to you. Although we didn't find any important family historical records after turning my whole basement upside down. Thanks for that, by the way. We did find Grandpa's botanical notes from when he was young, a jar of rainy orchids. Grandma taught me to fold using candy wrappers and the income and expense records from when the shop first opened. Such special keepsakes. Exactly, there's also stuff from my parents and me, all memories we'd long forgotten. So I thought by helping you investigate this girl, I might also remember another story connected to my family. Alright, Grandpa told me that long ago when Florawish was destroyed and haven't yet been rebuilt, many people lived near Relic Hill and Breezy Meadow. That sounds like a useful clue. I'll take you there to have a look. We can even pick up some fresh plants along the way. Yeah, that really just brings into more context of all the ruins around us. Hi, Kitty. Here we are. Wow, just like Ghost from a Scary Story. Is this what you were looking for? That's right, thank you, Matilda. I'm glad I could help. Actually, I'll remember his grandma telling me which plants nearby were worth picking. Luckily, even though the wind scatters the seeds, the overall plant distribution stays mostly the same, and my memory's pretty reliable too. That's a unique way to remember things. Nikki, let's go listen to what these ghosts have to say. You're injured. You need to head to the camp and rest. Head toward the snowy mountain. There's a mark on the wall near the entrance. Don't light the lamp, just feel for it. Hurry, go. But Captain, you're not leaving. Neither is anybody else. The Esslings are advancing this way, and time is of the essence. The more hands we have, the better, right? Look, the Riva family's house is the only one we haven't found yet. Yeah. Looks like they're missing. It seems like this really was their home. The expedition team did reach their destination, but not without sacrifice. Many were injured. Also, the Esslings were closing in on them. Even so, they stayed in search until the very last moment. Did you learn all this from the shadows? Yes, as those who came later, all we could do is hope that the expedition team made it through safely. Oh, they have to have made it out safely. Shadows mentioned setting up camp near the snowy mountains and leaving markers. Let's split up and search around there. Oh, we got 2 markers, so let's go to the one... Oh, we got like 3 markers. Near the snowy mountains, there's still traces on the wall. The shadows really are here. Lie down, don't push yourself. Here. How are these what you're looking for? Oh, wishing one. Yes, thank you. These are the flower seeds my mother asked me to plant. She used to scatter seeds and have me guess what colors the garden would bloom in each year. Then one day she told me it was my turn to plant and hers to guess. Captain, surely you remember back then good weather was always just around the corner? You must know, these seeds have long since dried up. I know, Captain. What about the others' belongings? The wedding ring, the sewing kit, the wishing bottle tied with a black ribbon, and the wooden carving you made for your child. We found them, don't worry, we found them all. In the end, what the supply expedition team was searching for wasn't supplies, nor gold or jewels, but the most precious thing of all, their keepsakes, their memories. These things may not fill your stomach or keep you warm, but they are proof of lives once lived, a reason to keep on living that gives you hope. Why is it that even through everyone survived, I still want to cry? It was rough times. Let's call Phoebe and Matilda over here to take a look. I'm sure they'll be very interested in what we found. So that's what really happened. The story behind the historical records is that a group of people escaped an Essling attack and later informed an expedition team to return to their old village. They risked their lives searching this place for keepsakes that held precious memories. The most valuable treasures are memories. True, that day, although we didn't find any valuable treasures in my basement, the laughter never stopped as we relived those memories. By the way, Matilda, did you end up remembering anything about that girl with the surname Riva? I still don't know if she really is my ancestor, but her story touched me nonetheless. It feels that this is a connection between her and me that transcends time and space. Of course there is. I think it's like those withered seeds, the very flowers worth picking that brought you here. No one asked where those handful of seeds were finally sown, which breeze carried in the flowers now blooming across Wishfield. When that girl saw those flowers, she remembered the childhood she spent with her mother, Matilda. What you recalled were the days your grandfather taught you how to gather plants. As long as Wishfield continues to bloom with vibrant flowers, we could believe that those withered seeds from long ago eventually took root enduring the passage of time. Whether or not you're related by blood, the members of that supply expedition team were surely the forebears of those who now call Wishfield home. I understand now this history is a part of our past too. The keepsakes they once shared are what brings us warmth and happiness too. Nikki, Momo, Phoebe, I thank your own kind of supply expedition team, bringing lost memories back to everyone here. Oh, I only played a small part. It was really thanks to Nikki. Whether it's uncovering the tale of the serpent in Alesia, or the story of the expedition team there, she's the one who brought all these memories of Wishfield back to life. Thank you, Nikki, for helping us rediscover the story of Wishfield. From now on, I'll probably share this story with every customer, so everyone will know about the incredible team of individuals that once was. Let's not forget the amazing stylist who uncovered this story, Nikki. Of course. And Momo as well. Get a couple of messages. Let's take a look at them. Let's see. Toker. What we got? Oh, okay. Oh, it's the glitter bubbles. Misty gifts. See, I'm sure you've been plenty of S-Links when you can visit the realm of the dark again. Besides carving materials, you can also get glitter bubbles, perfect for glowing up your outfits. Thank you. I'll try it out soon. Alright, that seems to be about it for that. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot here I didn't respond to. And Nikki, did you know at certain special times the river winding through the meadow all the way to the silken lakeside will appear somewhat different? When the seas of sorrow rise, even the lake's water takes on a melancholy hue. Quite interesting. I won't say too much about the details here in Pear Pal. Better for you to see for yourself. Everyone's experience is different. Nikki, thanks for helping us seal the deal with the Clucky Union. The guild's gotten in touch with Sally, and they finalized the details for the first batch of berets and feathers. Happy for her? Great. Yep, can make some practical and stylish outfits. And Nikki, guess what? A mysterious Feywish sprite just arrived in town. I heard she's been all over. She just got to Floorwish and is collecting spare outfits from stylists. Bebe took some spare outfits to her and traded them for loads of material. I got extra clothes too. Is she still around? Her name's Yelubo, and she's just behind the Great Witch Tree Square. If you have any extra clothes, you can trade them for materials. Alright, noted.
Don't blow away. It's just a light breeze. I'm not worried at all.
Hey, Dada. 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 Hi, Nikki. Welcome back to Floorwish Stylist Guild. How can I help you? Let's see. About an anonymous gift. I've heard that story too. People in the past endured so much hardship just to reclaim keepsakes from their old lives. It's so touching. The person who secretly left a gift at the Stylist Guild door with a note asked us to pass it to you. Must have felt the same way. Please accept this token of gratitude. In my childhood bedtime stories, there was always a wooden carving with worn-down patterns and a group of remarkable, ordinary people. Only today did I realize that they are actually real. Thank you, Nikki. Someone living in Wishfield today. Oh, that's nice. I like that. So even though we don't know who it was, You know, they found out about what we learned, and I'm happy for them. Alright, that ends the quest then. Alright, it looks like that's the first batch of quests done. Now I gotta move on to the next batch. Oh boy, so many quests, so little time. Hey, they were sprites. Unabo. Okay, it is them. Hello. Oh, there's no logical exploration for it, but just standing by the blue tears makes me feel so unbearably sad. I don't get it, but I will figure it out. What's bothering you? My name is Unabo. I'm a researcher from the Witchcraft Lab. I came to the meadow to investigate a brand new subject, the blue tears. I read in a book not long ago that people often gather by the blue tears and cry. It really sparked my curiosity. I'm here to see for myself why the blue tears are surging. Okay, so they also have a effect on people who are nearby them, it seems. Almost like it draws out their sadness. I want to observe the blue tears as the foam ripples up, but the bubbles disappear far too quickly. My camera just can't capture that fleeting beauty in motion. If there were a styling set that could somehow capture the way blue tears bubble up, maybe then I could finally find the answer. Sure. Alright, looks like the alpha ring to rare is the Bubble Voyager specifically. I'm completely lost. Wait a second, your dress. Deep blue dotted with bubbles, the dress weighs like tiny waves rippling on the blue tears. I have to record this quickly. I believe isn't this the outfit that we get for the floating ability? I think I understand now. Beneath the blue waves, the frustrating from my failed experiments the other day was completely washed away. This must be the true meaning of the blue tears. Exactly. If the dark clouds weigh you down and make it hard to breathe, it's better to cry your heart out by the blue tears. I already have the title for my research, The Meaning of Blue Tears, a fresh take from an emotional perspective. I'll start writing it as soon as I get back. I have a feeling this could be a fresh and unique topic, maybe even worthy of publication. Thank you for bringing me inspiration. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Alright. That was relatively quick. And we got the Bonded Heart's Wish. Okay. See if I can I do that? Yep, I can craft it now, actually. Bonded Heart's Wish. Carefully, she stepped forward, treasuring the shining moments of past times. When starlight fell once more on her beautiful dreams, she would share her journey's gains with the Feywish sprites. Alright, Lakeside Hill Lane. Let's go ahead and head down here. Alright, what do you got? If only time could rewind to the moment I promised Cortin, I'd have to shake myself awake and ask, why do I have to pick blue tears of all things? My presentation was just like this silken lake. Shallow? Wow. With no end in sight, huh? From the sound of it, are you two also poor souls burdened by academic work? I'm not, but has research really gotten this hard? A while back, Mr. Cortin from the bug catcher's cabin invited me to give a talk on insect science. It just so happened that blue tears were showing up everywhere, a topic even a wishing one would find perfect. I haven't expected to talk to include a Q&A session. Ah, okay. Mr. Curtin said it was to make the educational impact even stronger. Every Q&A session I'd done before either had no audience or no questions, so there was no way I could just wing it this time. I had to practice with someone. But maybe it was a sad atmosphere because before I could even explain, everyone started crying their eyes out, so I had to comfort them one by one. By the end of it, I almost started to cry too. My Q&A practice still isn't settled. Blue tears, oh blue tears. Maybe you should just take me away to a secret place. Don't worry, it's just a Q&A. I'll help you out. That's exactly what I need. I was just worrying about finding someone to practice with. So, shall we start now? Ready. Whatever you need me to do, I guess. What customs do people have during the blue tears season? They express sorrow to blue tears. They make wishes to blue tears. Yeah, they express sorrow. Why do people buy tear bottles? For storing blue tears. Where do the unknown blue flowers that grow during the blue tear season usually appear? Oh, near the water, near the blue tears, maybe? All correct. Okay, good. You clearly have a deep understanding of the blue tears and the ecosystem, and your observations are spot on. What a talent like yours, you sure shine in research. Of course, these questions are nothing to Nikki. Don't exaggerate, Momo, and Mr. Asano, you should be more confident. There's no need to fear failure. Even if you fail, it's not a big deal. We can always go back and try again. What matters is having the courage to speak up in the first place. Thank you. Nice little pep talk. Actually, I wasn't afraid of the situations before, but once during my graduation thesis presentation, my mind and words just didn't sync up. And well, it ended up in a complete disaster. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, sometimes I do have trouble myself, syncing up my own words. After this rehearsal and after opening up to everyone and working through all sorts of words, I feel much more grounded. Yeah, I'm confident again. Thank you for saving my thesis presentation. Please accept this token of my gratitude. Alright, glad to be of service. Alright, what's this about a dance? The map's ready, the sketchbook is packed, and I even checked the camera 3 times, but I just can't find it. When I get back to Floor Wish, I'll make the biggest wish bottle and hang in the highest place. The wishing one, please grant me one more chance to see it. Such determination, whatever you want to see must be something really special, right? Of course, have you noticed all the mysterious shadows suddenly appearing in Wishfield lately? Yeah. We'd noticed too, it truly is a strange phenomenon, filled with hidden secrets. I think so too, I saw something magical the other day. That night, while gathering inspiration for my inspiration, I accidentally wandered in a place I'd never been before, and there I actually saw 2 shadows dancing under the moonlight. They were so focused on their dance as if nothing in the world could disturb them. But just as I was about to take a photo, several S-things appeared. Oh, of course they did. So I had to hide, and after that I couldn't find them again. Inspiration is hard to catch. When will I be able to finish my inspiration? It's really a shame. I'd love to see them myself. If I do, I'll definitely help you take a photo. Really, thank you so much. I remember they were right in the forest across the way. Alright. Oh, looks like they're doing some dancing here, it seems. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take a picture then. Fly me to the moon. Hello, got the photo, and they were boogie woogieing it. Judging by the looks on your face, you might have taken a photo. Let's see. Photo's perfect, thank you. I can't wait to add the shadows to my impression. So, what's this about a creepy photo? Alright, everyone can have a look. No need to push. Careful not to drop your blings. Floor Witch is such a... Stop auto-playing, please. Opportunities don't wait. Whoever sees it first gains first. It's a once-in-a-lifetime ghost photo. Hey, kiddo, would you like to take a look? Curious. A photo of a ghost? That does sound interesting. I want to see it. What a brave girl. This ghost photo I risked life and limb to capture it deep in a mysterious, breezy meadow. It's practically made just for you. Now, for just 100 blings, you don't even have to leave the town. You get to see real ghosts with your own eyes. Isn't that a sweet deal? Don't you just want to hand over your blings? I mean, get the photo right away? Uh-huh. Is he for real, Nikki? Do you want to take a look? Just so you know, I'll only check it out if you don't find it scary. How about this? Everyone here's a guest, so to show my sincerity, I'll only charge the little girl and the cat can see for free. Nikki, should we take a look? Reluctantly pay the 100 blings. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's take a look then. Alright, let's see here. Ghost, ghost, ghost. See, they are real ghosts. You must be mistaken. These shadows are actually memories of the serpent carried by the blue tears, not ghosts. But those shadows do look pretty spooky. No wonder everyone's scared. How about we ask Miss Haya to come over and gather everyone to clear things up? Haya? You mean Captain Haya? Actually, I have some things to take care of. Here, have your blings back. I'll explain everything to everyone with you next time. I gotta go now. Bye. Well, he left in a huff. Huh? How'd he disappear? Oh, hold on. Sorry, my equipment was falling there and I had to catch it. Alright, let's see. He disappeared in a blink of an eye. Such a strange guy. Is it really that urgent? Anyways, Momo, at least now fewer people will mistake them for ghosts. Once everyone knows the truth about the blue tears, no one will be afraid anymore. Yeah, I'm sure everyone will be moved by Sif's story. Alright, that wraps that up. Oh, hello. Looks like there's a young little child over here. Glimmer Drop, don't move. Be good and lead me to the divine envoy's gift, okay? I flew away again. Catching 3 is so hard. Stay calm, don't panic. The divine envoy said the gift is for everyone, but only I can make Mom's wish come true. What gift did Sith give to everyone? I think it was like the shelter, something that everyone could benefit from. Makes sense. Do you think it would survive through all of this time like the shelter did? I'm curious about that too. The shadow keeps saying that catching enough glimmer drops will lead to the gift. Nikki, let's catch 3 glimmer drops and bring them here to try. That I apparently have already done. Wow, the glimmer drops are lighting up the gift bit by bit. Turns out Sif's gift is the water swing. Everyone can play on it, so it really is a gift for all. Imagine sitting on such a beautiful swing with only the lake beneath your feet. The view would feel so different, and all your worries would briefly disappear. Sounds so fun. Maybe that's exactly what Sith wanted, to bring happiness, even if only briefly. Back then, I bet many parents just hoped their kids could be happy without their childhoods overshadowed by doom. So Sif didn't just build the swing, she made it a surprise for people to find. I think she always wanted children to run outside with hope, just like the shadow here smiling. No wonder Sif said only this girl could make her mom's wish come true. Yeah, in those dark times, the swing must have brought lots of simple joy to kids. Maybe even reminded the adults of their own childhoods before everything was broken, sitting on a wooden swing in their backyards. Simpler times. Anyway, I want to try it out. Take me with you too. Yes, Momo, I will. Not now, though. We'll do that later. Ah, looks like we got ourselves a title. The Time Swaying Seeker. Alright, here we are. Looks like this is the last side quest. Alright. That's gonna be another section done. Do. Hello there, Miss Croaker. Oh no, Ribbit, what if they wait too long and think I've broken my promise? What's wrong, Miss Croaker? Did something go wrong with the tier bottles for the border outpost? No, it's not that, Ribbit. The tier bottles have all been delivered. It's just when I was delivering the tier bottles, Ribbit, I met a little human. I only had one tier bottle left to deliver, Ribbit, but I couldn't find a customer anywhere. I searched for ages and finally found him hiding in some tall grass, weeping and weaving patterns from blades of grass. He made so many little animals, tiny houses, and even a human, Ribbit. Sounds like he was weaving a home and some animal friends for himself. Aww. Yes, he was very sad because things woven from grass break so easily. I figured if it were drawing, it would last a long time, so I promised to draw him some doodles, Ribbit. That's a great idea. Why are you still so worried, though? Because there are lots of other sad children at the border outpost. I want everyone to shed fewer tears, Ribbit. I wanted to draw one for one child and another for another child, but now I've run out of paint, Ribbit. Gathering enough materials to make more paint will take ages, which means the children will have to keep waiting, Ribbit. I see. Don't worry, Miss Croaker. You just focus on drawing. We'll take care of the materials. Oh, it would be wonderful if you could help me, Nikki. I'll need 3 starlight scallops and 3 pearly shells. Sorry to trouble you again, Ribbit. Do I already have them? Great, Ribbit. With the materials for the paint, I can quickly finish the children's doodles. You're my savior, Nikki. It's nothing. I'm also really looking forward to your long-lasting doodles. Then the children won't be so sad. Nikki, you're the best, Ribbit. Oh, and Nikki must have so many warm ideas. What kind of doodles do you think I should draw, Ribbit? How they might look in the future, their future homes? Probably their future homes. And why not draw their future homes as you imagine them? For example, you could draw a cozy little house where they could sleep peacefully, and a courtyard full of flowers. A place that's both warm and safe. Someday the sadness will fade along with the blue tears in the tear bottles, and wandering hearts will enjoy warm scenery once again. That makes sense, Ribbit. I wish them all an early escape from their sadness. I'm off to make the paint now, Ribbit. Please accept these little things as a token of my gratitude, Ribbit. And with that, we have taken care of the last side quest. Alright. Another section done in the blue teardrop season here. Alright, now on to probably the collectibles and the minigames now. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and get on that. Nikki can make the swing go higher or lower. No actions taken. The swing will maintain its current height. Press the designated exit button to get off the swing. When the swing is at a rest, you can invite a friend or Momo to ride together. Oh, yes, Momo! Hold on. How do I... There we go. There we go. Alright, that should do. Alright, now how do I get off? Yep, that did it. I'll go ahead and I'll take that. Swing to the highest point with Momo or Stylist Friend. Check. Alright, that takes care of the time's gentle sway. Now let's go ahead and focus on the lights guiding the way. Right, now I'm guessing within the escort, the Shadows gameplay area, Nikki can use the guiding light to sense a Shadow's field of vision. Through this vision, Nikki can see what the Shadow sees. Its clarity changes based on distance. Observe carefully to locate the Shadow's position. Once you find them, talk to them. And then afterwards, stay within the escort range and guide the Shadow safely to its destination. Okay. Let's see. So I can... so they look like they're on the docks. And I'm pretty sure that's them on the upper left. Hello. So be it. As long as I'm still breathing, there's always time to write another book. I just hope these chaotic days come to an end soon. Start the escort. Okay. So, just follow the ghost then. Got it. Nope. Oh, okay. Okay. You. Doing tricky maneuvers, I see. And so elevation does matter. Oh, I see the end. Oh. Want to take a picture of that. Alright, one down. Okay, looks like the next person is up on one of the pillars, more than likely.
Yep.
Probably down there, honestly. Oh, no, I was correct. They were up on top of the pillar. Okay, now how can I get over there? Nope, nope, nope. Not like that. However, we could probably get it through this way. There we go. At least I saved these herbs. I need to hurry back. Everyone's injuries can't wait any longer. Start the escort. Alright, this one may be a bit tricky. Gotta watch my step. It's like we're following the Sealies. In a way, we kinda are. I mean, ghosts, wispies. And they're blue at that. There's some interesting comparisons there. And you. That takes care of another. Broken bridge. There they are. I hope everyone made out safely. It's a shame the string snapped. I would have played a cheerful tune to celebrate. Start the escort. Lead on, Bard. Okay, kind of an odd spot to end this one. I guess they were probably, there used to be a ramp that led up directly to this tower here. Aw. I made myself sad now. Okay, they're staring directly at us. I'm still alive. Guess this deal wasn't a total loss. Once we regroup with the others, I'll start playing the next trade. Alright, lead on then. Nope. Stop doing that game. It really just kind of showcases how much the terrain has changed over time. Oh boy. Nope. Nope. All of you stay back, please. I'm trying to make this a little bit more difficult, I see, game. So I'm reminded of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. We have to stay within the ring, essentially. Otherwise, you get damaged by the miasma. Yeah, it was Crystal Chronicles for the GameCube, if I recall correctly. Fun game, fun game. Never beaten it, though. Maybe sometime in the future. There we go. Alright, so you are... You're somewhere. Just gonna have to... see a flag. Let me take care of a lot of these S-lings. Just so I can move around a lot easier. Up, is that you? Will this light take me to Mom and Dad? I miss them so much. Yes, it was indeed them. Alright. And there's Esslings. A lot of them. Oh, there's a lot. Try to get them from a range as much as we can. Just spam the purification. They're all sleeping right now. Oh, now they're waking. Oh wow, that one went really far. Nope. 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 Get back over here. Nope. Phew. Oh, we can actually go to Sif's memory realm through here. Okay, I have to keep that in mind. I'll take a quick peek in there momentarily. Now, let's see where you are. Is it the person on the left there? Does not seem like it. Oh, I think I see them. Yep, it's them. And it helps they have a little bit of a radius around them. I must have dozed off. I even dreamed of my teacher. If only dreams could come true. This is the last escort mission. So they're probably going to throw a lot of enemies at us. Yep, I can already see them already. Platforms as well, it looks like. Okay, got them. Yep, you're heading right to an S-Ling. Be very careful that I don't fall into the water. Okay, it looks like we're almost at the end. Oh, stop it. And goal. All right. With that, that is the last thing we need to do for fun to play. So let's go ahead and collect that. Yay, we got ourselves a new backdrop there. The limited card Beyond the Tearful River. Yay. Alright, so we got the travel shop taken care of, the fun to play taken care of, we got the new story taken care of, so now all that's left now is the time to collect. So I'm not immediately focusing on these two at the moment, because I know I should do the other two, because that's going to connect to the other two. So let's go ahead and start with the gifties. So let's go ahead and see if I find them. Yeah, I know. All right, let's see here. Looks like you are positioned somewhere nearby the tablet, it seems. Ah, here they are. Okay, they're on the left side. Oh, you took a little while to find. Alright, looks like this location's over by a windmill some kind. Okay, you got the mountains in the backdrop there. Okay. There's decorations on it. Okay, I also see maybe it looks like maybe there's a bridge nearby, perhaps? Okay. You know, it does help when it says in the title, something about bugs, so it immediately made me think to come into this area. So this looks exactly where I need to be, so now the question is, where are they? Right behind it, it seems. Alright, next. Oh, we know where this one is. You're just right down here, next to Allison. Hey, Allison. Alright, next, it looks like you're over by... You're over by some ruins. Firefly chased by the wall. A fallen tower so desolated. Could this be the ruins? Yeah, I think I recall seeing that platform. I was close to where I thought it was. I just went in the opposite direction is all. The gifty is gonna be right over here, down to the south. And there they are. You know, just hanging out. Alright, should be one more after that. Alright, the Gifty's Elegant Moment. Gru, isn't the pond rumored to be haunted by the Banshee? I have absolutely no idea what this is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. If anything, I'll just look it up, you know, and see what the location is. Alright, back to the Relic Hill Warp Spire. It looks like... Oh, if I can not get stuck on a tree, please. Looks like it's fairly close by, actually. And there's the tree. And there's the gifty. Hello. Alright, and with that, all the gifties have been found. I'll just go ahead and grab that reward. Thank you. Alright, then all that's left now in terms of activities is to finish off with the photo album. Alright, looks like we already got a couple of photos here. We got a picture over here with crossing paths in the journey. Yep, that was during that side quest. Let's see. Then we got this was another side quest as well, taking a picture in the moonlight. Now, this one on the right, yeah, I'm not surprised that there was a picture involving the swing set. But there's still 2 more we have to figure out, so let's go and, yeah, let's look into that. Alright then, so I now know the last 2 photographs we have to take. One is Miss Croaky over here. Let me just go ahead and position myself. Yeah, I can work with that. Or I would do that. There we go. And then the last one we have to do is right here in front of the tablet. Okay, so those both did count. As long as I was taking the photo in front of the tablet there, we're good to go. Alright, that takes care of the entire photo album. Let's go ahead and collect all the goodies. Thank you. And with that, I believe that's actually all we needed, for both of these. For the Drifting Toward Tomorrow, we need to make an exchange with Allison, interact once with the Blue Firelight, collect 8 photos in the Blue Tears album. Go ahead and just claim all that. Then we did place 3 snapshot hourglasses, like 3 snapglass hourglasses of different players, earn 18 stars in the Mirror Crown Pinnacle contest, and dye 1 piece of clothing and save it. Update outfits by 50 levels in total. Catch 2 Glimmer Drops in Breezy Meadow. Use 28 prisms of any type to dye in clothing. So yeah, the standard that you've seen in the previous events. Complete all quests in Blue Tears Adventures and Blue Tears Encounters. Make 7 exchanges in Allison's Travels. And consume a total of 2,000 vital energy. So go ahead and just gobble all that up. All the tier bottles. And that gives me just enough to collect all the goodies that this had to offer. Alright, so we don't have to worry about doing any of the other stuff in the categories. So that's done. So now all that's left now is for you, and I should be good here as well, I think. So let's go ahead and let's see here. If not, I can always see if there's a thing I could tackle here or there. Complete the exclusive quest Toward the Other Side of Tears. Clear lights guiding the way level 1. Purify 2 Esslings in their shadow forms. Find 2 lost gifties. earn 18 stars in the Mirror Crown Pinnacle Contest, and complete the world quest on our journey. And then craft Bounded Heart's Wish. Clear 3 levels in lights guiding the way. Glow up 3 pieces of clothing. Complete the random quest Kindled Inspiration, Meeting of Blue Tears. Find all the lost gifties, clear all levels of the lights guiding the way, and consume a total of 2,000 vital energy. And yep, that should do it. Fragrant Blossom. She carefully learned how to style the latest trendy hairstyles, adjusting every curl with care. Hope and anticipation blended like a magical dye, coloring her heart with a unique and vibrant hue. Flower Waltz. The ceremony had long ended. The girl arrived late, lifting her dress and bowing deeply to the night that witnessed her unique rite of passage. Starlight slipped down, and an unspoken growth and transformation were told through her graceful steps. Starlit Path. She always wished to walk faster. That way she could catch up with time itself. A blue flower whispered gently to the girl as she stood in her finery. It's okay if you can, as beauty will quietly grow from the ground beneath your feet and we'll all be there to witness it. Mithril Tassel. Light filtered through blossom-laden branches, starlight and shadows landing on her damp hair. Dewdrops by the roadside listened to her quiet thanks, nodding their heads and adding a special gleam to their jewelry. Twilight Petals. The evening wind puffed up her cheeks and carried a chorus of flowers to the ears of the girl as she lifted her dress and hurried along. Be proud of yourself. You deserve every bit of praise you receive. Single choice. All the single choice. All the single choice. A toppled carriage blocked the road, forcing the girl to make a sudden decision. Time pressed on, but her kindness stayed steady. If someone needs help, of course I won't hesitate. A lot of accessories with this one. Clear diamond. She flickered her wrists and heard her mother's voice. I spotted that bouquet of gems in the store right away. It's perfect for you. Wakeful night. Hours spun in quiet circles. The moon, still drowsy from its slumber, caught the girl's whispered hopes and softly comforted the sleepless child. Don't fear the unknown. I'll be here to guide your night again tomorrow. There's all the pieces. The Midnight Gleam. Alright, got another outfit, as well as also a whole bunch of goodies along the way as well, which I believe, yep, is maxed out as well. Alright, that's everything. So, yeah, travel shop, time to collect, fun to play, and new stories all taken care of. Alright. So that's another season down. The blue tier season has been officially taken care of. I have to say, I did indeed enjoy this story. It was a nice, bittersweet story, ultimately, that had a bit of a happy ending. But at the same time, though, it was a bit also bittersweet given the circumstances, what happened between Elysia and Sith. And also, kind of the wild fact that the outfit that you can pull, that you can resonate right now, that I'm looking at right now, that's Sith's outfit. That's kind of insane to me a little bit, just a little bit. You know, but otherwise, I enjoyed this event. And I'm excited to see what the next one has in store. I'm still going to hold on to all of my diamonds, as well as my, resident crystals as well. You know, you never know what's going to pop up in the future. I'm going to just wait until something catches my eye. Alright? I hope you all enjoyed, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the season. And I hope to see you all next time for whatever else awaits in the near future for Definitive Nikki. Alright? Till then, bye!